There is a final stage of awakening that almost no one talks about, and it's not bliss, it's not peace. And it carries a cost most people aren't prepared for. The harsh truth about awakening is that it is not a path of rainbows and smooth transcendence, it is a path of devotion. The final stage can be summarized in a single phrase. Awakening does not equal freedom. When the ego reaches a higher level of consciousness, it often mistakes awareness for arrival. This creates the illusion that one has become free, enlightened, finished beyond struggle. Ironically, this belief is often more dangerous than the false identities that existed before awakening. Let me be clear. Realizing truth about reality or about yourself does not exempt you from falling into the same traps as someone who has not awakened. In fact, I would argue it makes it more difficult. Because the ego doesn't disappear with awakening, it becomes more intelligent. It learns your language, it understands your blind spots, and it adapts just enough to pull you back into old patterns without triggering your awareness. In a previous video, we explored the idea that the ego functions like an addict, desperately resisting the withdrawal process that comes with becoming someone new. That addiction doesn't end when you awaken. It becomes more sophisticated. There is always the option of returning to who you used to be. Free will is a fundamental law of this reality, which means the full spectrum of choices remains available regardless of how awake you believe you are. This is where most people struggle, because awakening changes the energetic expectations placed upon you. More accurately, you begin to expect more of yourself, whether you consciously acknowledge it or not. And because of that, the consequences of ignoring your integrity become stronger. Old behaviors that once went unnoticed now create immediate inner friction. The same traps now produce heavier energetic recoil, not as punishment but as feedback. This is why awakening must be paired with devotion. Without devotion, awareness becomes hollow. Knowledge becomes spiritual ego, and insight becomes justification. The less you integrate what you've seen, the louder your higher self will attempt to correct your course. You did not awaken accidentally. You awakened because the universe chose you to help shift the collective to embody clarity, not merely understand it. Don't ignore that calling. Awakening was never meant to free you from responsibility. It was meant to deepen it. Embrace it. Comment and subscribe if you found any value. This helps grow the channel and improve quality. All of your support is appreciated.